The issue of when and how Arizona schools will reopen is dividing our communities, and more counties, which are up here in green there, met certain criteria today, suggesting the state thinks it's safe to reopen at least partially to in-person learning.
Well, one Valley expert worries tonight if we let our guard down now, it's inevitable that we will see another spike. Here's Whitney Clark.
Today, 8 more counties here in Arizona met the recommended state benchmarks for some form of in-person learning. That includes Maricopa County. But one doctor tells me with a holiday weekend upon us, we're going to have to continue with the physical distancing and other precautions if we want to avoid a big spike in COVID-19 cases.
We've improved from where we were, but we're still not where we want to be.
Dr. Sean Marvasti with the University of Arizona College of Medicine says Arizona schools should be following public health guidelines to stop the spread of coronavirus. Things like proper ventilation, masks, hand washing, and avoiding the crowded hallways we've seen in schools across the country.
Knowing the history of public health and how things have come to pass in terms of seatbelts and helmets and public smoking rules, you really need to pass laws about these things to protect the public from themselves.
The benchmarks are based on several factors, including the percent positivity rate and COVID-like illness numbers in the area. The state's top doctor, Dr. Kara Christ, says statewide the Department of Health has reported a decrease in cases, among other numbers, but they continue to watch the data.
We do expect that as we bring groups back together, whether it's universities, whether it's school, we will see an increase in the cases because the virus gets transmitted when people get close together.
State Superintendent Kathy Hoffman urging everyone to proceed with caution on Twitter today, saying, quote, "As we saw at the end of spring and throughout the summer, COVID-19 can spread very quickly when we fail to adhere to essential mitigation strategies." Something we always want you to keep in mind here is these benchmarks are just recommendations. They are not mandates, and it is still up to each individual district to make its own back-to-school plans. For Arizona's Family, I'm Whitney Clark.